Hello everyone. In this video I am going to explain about the how to draw the front view and top view and side view of the quiz career. This subject is related to the diploma students. This is completely related to the electrical drawing. In this, the question given is shown in the bottom corner of the screen. To draw the front view, first we have to observe what is the front width he is given. Here I am drawing a horizontal line with a 100 mm. And the height he is given, that is the from the bottom 15 mm. So here in this figure the height representing lines are drawn in the vertical and the width representing lines can be drawn in horizontal. I am taking from the right end of the object. The height is drawn with a 15 mm. While we are drawing here, every time you observe the question also, the information we are collecting from the where and which in the object, you should have to observe that one. And he is given that the 5 mm thickness and 3 mm downwards depth. And then after 15 mm horizontal. While I am typing the data here, you observe the question given, that is the right side portion of the object, and again 5 mm thickness here. So that the thickness or horizontal width is represented by a horizontal lines. Then after 10 mm downward direction, that is the vertical line. Now we will go for the drawing. First 5 mm thickness, then after 3 mm depth, then after 15 mm horizontal left, and then after 3 mm, 5 mm, and downwards 10 mm. Same thing, you start from the left hand side. Here I am just mirroring the object for the left side, but while you are drawing with a pencil on the plain sheet, use the pencil and again you draw same thing from the left side and connect the middle portion. Let's check the measurement. While checking the measurement here, you observe in the question shown in the bottom right corner. While you are drawing with a pencil, you should remember that construction lines should be drawn with very thin and the main line should be very dark. Construction lines should not disturb the object. Here now the bottom portion is completed. Now we are going to draw the middle part of the fuse carrier. Please observe the middle part of the fuse carrier in the question. First, for drawing that middle portion, we can start either end side or from the middle side. So always I will start from the center point of the object. So here first of all I am taking the vertical height representing line from the center point. The given height is 15 mm. You can observe in the question from the center point the given height is 15 mm. This is the construction line. You should have to draw with very light and thin, because after completing of this main object we can erase that line. So vertical represent line is drawn. The top width is given 30 mm. At the height point the width is 30 mm. So that means we are drawing from the center point. So 30 divided by 2, that is equal to 15 mm. You can draw either left side or right side. Here I am drawing left side from the center 15 mm left side. Similarly, the bottom width given is 40 mm. You can observe in the question the bottom width of the middle portion of the fuse carrier is given 40 mm. Similarly, we are following the midpoint method here. So 40 divided by 2 is 20. The 20 mm horizontal line can be drawn. You can draw either left side or right side. Here we are previously started from the left side, so again I am taking from the left side. After finishing this drawing these two lines, join the two ends of the line. That you need not to worry about that. What is the angle about inclined line? Just you connect the two ends of that line. Now draw the same thing to the right hand side. Here as usual I will use the mirror command here. but you draw with the pencil from the right hand side also. After drawing this, remove that vertical line which is drawn for the construction of middle part. That line should be very thin and light because it is going to be erasable after finishing of our drawing. Now bottom portion completed, middle part completed, and now we will draw U-shaped pin. That U-shaped pin dimensions are given in the question. That is the width is 10 mm, height is 25 mm. So it should be placed at the center. From the bottom, there are three portions. That is the 25 mm is one, 50 mm is one, and again 25 mm is one. In that 25 mm portion, we can draw the U-shaped pin. That should be at the center. And the pinhole, the dia is given, that is the 3 mm. That is also should be at the center of the pin. That means 25 height means it should be at the 12.5. So here first we draw the height representing vertical line for drawing the U-shaped pin. That is similar to the previously we drawn that middle part of the fuse carrier. So in the 25 portion from the center point, draw the vertical line. This is also a construction line. It should be very thin and light. With the 25 mm height. And here it is the, again we are following the midpoint method. So the width given is 10 mm. From the midpoint, the 10 by 2 is equal to 5 mm. So you can draw this line horizontally, either left side or right side. Here I am taking towards the left side 5 mm and downwards 25 mm. The same thing you draw right side of that vertically drawn line. Once you completed, remove that line. And same thing you draw the entire pin to the right hand side. So here just I am mirror the object to the right hand side, but same thing by the given information you should have to draw the step by step to the right side. For the pinhole, from the center of the center point, from the top, 25 by 2 is the 12.5. The given dia is 3 mm. Once completing that, that is also a construction line. You should have to remove that construction line. So once completing in drawing, represents the all the dimensions. This dimensioning line also very thin and light, should not disturb the main object lines. Now we will start drawing the top view of the given object. For drawing the top view, extend each and every line from the drawn front view. These extension lines also very thin and light, because once completing of the drawing top view, we will remove that lines. So draw vertically construction lines from each and every points of the front view of the object. Here I am taking dotted lines as the construction lines. First I am started from the bottom left corner, and then bottom right corner, then middle portion left corner, and middle portion right corner. This line should be very thin, and extended from each and every point. In the top view, we can observe that side width and front width. In the front view, we can observe that height of the object and front width. The front width shown in the front view is same, it will not change from the top view. The side width given is 30 mm. We can observe in the figure. So by this information we can draw top view, that is the horizontal width is 100 mm and the side width is 30 mm. First you can draw a rectangle box like this. Here the side width is given 30 mm and you can observe in the figure there is a 5 mm distance from the back side of the object. The 5 mm is distance, so that means 30 minus 5, 25. The pin position portion is 25 mm. Draw a horizontal center line which is horizontally dividing the side width portion apart 15 mm. The entire total is 30. 30 by 2 is equal to 50 mm. 15 mm. Here the side width of the pin is given 15 mm and the inside is 12 mm, that we can observe in the question. So from this data we can observe that 15 minus 12, 3, 3 divided by 2, 1.5 is the thickness of the pin. So 15 means here again from the midpoint we are taking 15 divided by 2, 7.5. And the thickness of the pin is given 1.5. Same thing you draw other side also. Here I am mirroring, but you draw with the step by step. Then after the complete this pin portion should be mirrored towards the right side. You draw these all the things step by step towards right side also, in the right portion also. Here I am mirroring that. Now from the front view, left side pin portion and right side pin portion completed. Now we are going to draw the center part of the fuse carrier. The side width for the center part is given 15 mm. Here we are following the midpoint method. So 15 divided by 2, that is 7.5. This is also construction line. It is very light and thin. Here same draw the other side also. Then after remove that construction lines. The center part, there are the three portions are there. In the middle he is given that 5 mm. The total side width is 15 mm. That means for the three portions, for the three portions 5 mm each. In the U-shaped pin there is a hexagonal nut, but just I am drawing a 3 mm hole. Same thing on the right side also. Once we completed, remove that construction line. After completing this, remove that construction line. Now I am representing all the dimensions. You can observe that the dimensions are same as given in the question or not. Here from the front side there is a 5 mm step is there. From the top view, the 5 mm steps look like this. Up to now, front view and top view completed. Now we will start for the side view. For the side view, extend all the points from the front view in horizontally. These lines also construction lines, and these lines should be very thin and light. From each and every corner, each and every end point, draw constructional lines in horizontally from the front view. Then here in the front view and top view, the front width is same, and side view and top view, the side width is same. That the side width is given 30, and the height is also same in the side view. The bottom height is 15 mm. And to draw the pin, draw a constructionally vertical line passing through a center point of the object. In the side view, the two ends of the pin will appear. Here the thickness of the pin is given 1.5, and it is inserted 3 mm downwards. The insertion portion should be drawn with a dotted line. Here I am taking the dark line, but that is represented by dotted line because that is inserted downwards. In the center part of the fuse carrier, the middle portion, that is the 5 mm, is given. To draw that 5 mm also. Then from the back side there is the 5 mm gap. Then after fuse pin portion started. After leaving the 5 mm, the pin portion started. This is also dotted line. Represent all the dimensions, and while I am representing the dimension, you can observe in the question. Once you finish the drawing, remove the construction line. You remember, construction line should be very thin and light because it will be removed after once completion of the object.